Hello, dear follower. Welcome to the Stories That Connect channel. Today we're going to talk about the responsibility we have over our own reality. It was a hot summer afternoon, and I remember that day vividly, a day I will never forget, when I met the man who changed my life forever. There were rumors about a humble mentor living on the outskirts of town, known for his mastery in creating reality. A friend told me, "You need to talk to him." Intrigued, yet very skeptical, I decided to seek him out to find out if it was all true. I approached his simple, modest house with considerable doubt. What could this man teach me that I hadn't heard before? I knocked on the door, and a gentle voice invited me in. As I entered, I was greeted by a warm smile and kind eyes that invited me to sit down. As I settled into the comfortable chair, he began to speak. "The first and most important rule for creating your reality," he said, "is to take responsibility for everything that has happened in your life." I felt a twinge of resistance upon hearing those words. Surely there were things beyond my control. I couldn't choose my parents, my height, or the experiences that shaped me without my consent. I voiced my concerns, but he just smiled and continued. "Even if you've lived through events that seem beyond your control, adopting this mindset gives you the power to change anything in your life. Continually blaming others for your problems and never taking responsibility for what's happening to you will always strip you of your power." As I reflected on his words, I realized how much I had fallen into the trap of blaming external circumstances for my problems, always seeking an excuse. It was convenient, a way to absolve myself from the hard work of change. But deep down, I knew he was right. Many times I had experienced terrible things, and upon reflection, I realized my thoughts had created those realities. My fears had become real, just as Job says in the Bible, "What I feared has come upon me." This mentor, who never wanted me to reveal his name, saw that I was grappling with these ideas. "It's not an easy path," he acknowledged, "but it's the only path to true freedom and power." That day marked the beginning of my journey into the metaphysical aspects of thought. Guided by the wisdom of this humble man, I learned that imagination creates reality. Before anything else, before reading Neville Goddard or Joseph Murphy, or even watching The Secret, he taught me that everything we experience can be traced back to our own thoughts and beliefs. As I delved deeper into these concepts, I began to see the world in a new light. I stopped being a victim of circumstances and became the creator of my own destiny. And that's a tough revelation. It's so easy to be the victim, to look at the terrible things that have happened in your life and say, "It wasn't my fault. I had no control over it." I know that each of you listening now may have gone through traumas, terrible things in your lives. And it's so easy and comforting to say, "Well, it wasn't my fault. I had no control over it." But in this episode, I want to share the inspiration I gained from this experience and the guidance my mentor gave me. I want to empower you to take responsibility for your reality and unlock your true potential. Taking responsibility for your life is a fundamental principle in the art of creating reality, but it's not always an easy path to follow. Many of us struggle to fully accept responsibility for our experiences, thoughts, and actions. One of the most common reasons people find it difficult to take responsibility is the allure of blaming external factors when facing challenges or setbacks. It's much easier to point fingers at others or circumstances beyond your control. You might blame your parents for your emotional issues, your boss for the lack of career advancement, or society as a whole for your financial difficulties. By shifting blame to external factors, you temporarily relieve yourself of the burden of responsibility, and in doing so, relinquish the power to effect change. Admitting personal responsibility can be an uncomfortable and humbling experience. It requires you to acknowledge your own role in creating reality, which can be a bitter pill to swallow. When you take responsibility, you must confront your mistakes, failures, and the consequences of your actions. This process can evoke feelings of guilt, shame, or inadequacy, making it tempting to avoid responsibility altogether. However, it's only by embracing this discomfort that you can begin to learn, grow, and make meaningful changes in your life. From a young age, we're often conditioned by society to adopt a victim mentality. We're taught to seek external validation, to compare ourselves with others, and to believe that our happiness and success depend on factors beyond our control. This is what the pendulums want us to believe. It's what politicians want us to believe. It's what the media wants us to believe. This conditioning can lead to a pervasive sense of helplessness and the belief that we're at the mercy of life's circumstances. Breaking free from this mentality requires a conscious effort to reshape your beliefs and recognize your inherent power to create change. Taking responsibility for your life often means stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing change. This can be a daunting prospect, as change brings with it a degree of uncertainty and risk. We often find ourselves stuck in our current circumstances because we convince ourselves that we don't have the power to change them. We may fear failure, rejection, or the unknown. However, it's important to remember that change is an essential part of growth, and that the discomfort you feel is often a sign that you're on the right path. Taking responsibility for your life is a challenging, yet ultimately rewarding endeavor. By understanding the obstacles in your path, you can begin to develop the awareness and courage needed to overcome them. I can hear some of you saying, "Well, not everything is my fault," and to some extent that may be true. Ultimately, there may be some truth to that. I don't believe there is, but let's accept that there may be some truth to that. If you believe, even just a little, that you have no control over your reality, then you're relinquishing your power and may not be able to change it. If you're enjoying this content about taking responsibility in your life, please like and comment below, sharing your personal experiences on how taking responsibility has transformed your life, whether for the better or in dealing with challenges. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Let's inspire everyone to take responsibility for their lives and realize the transformative power of this choice. Together, we can create a positive impact on our personal journeys. Thank you for watching and participating. For example, if I'm in an Uber and the driver gets into an accident, is it my fault? Maybe I've thought about this driver having an accident. Maybe I've thought about it in the past. Maybe it was just a passing thought. I take responsibility for it. Reflecting on our responsibility can be uncomfortable, but it's through this process that we find the true power to transform our lives. May this message inspire you to embrace your own responsibility and realize the incredible potential within you. I remember well a thought I had that changed my perception. Sometimes we forget the thoughts that plant the seeds of the reality we live in. It happens, and that's okay. Remembering this is essential. Once you fully grasp this concept, you can change anything. If you truly take responsibility for your reality, then you can truly transform it as you wish. Always remember, the power to transform your life is within you, and it all begins with responsibility. Taking responsibility is fundamental to personal growth and creating a fulfilling life. At its core is the connection between responsibility and personal power. When you accept that you are the creator of your own reality, you begin to recognize that you have the ability to shape your life according to your desires and beliefs. This realization can be incredibly empowering as it shifts your focus from external factors to your internal state of being. By taking responsibility, you assert control over your thoughts, emotions, and actions. You stop allowing yourself to be a victim of circumstances and become the architect of your own destiny. This shift in mindset allows you to make conscious choices that align with your goals and values, rather than being swept along by life's currents. When you embrace responsibility, you embrace power. It cultivates a sense of agency and self-efficacy, instilling confidence in your ability to overcome challenges, learn from setbacks, and create meaningful changes in your life. This self-confidence forms the foundation of personal power, enabling you to face life with assurance, resilience, and a readiness to take action. Furthermore, taking responsibility allows you to free yourself from the limitations imposed by a victim mentality. When you stop blaming others or external circumstances for your problems, you regain the power to resolve them. You redirect your energy from complaining and feeling powerless to actively seeking solutions and creating opportunities for growth. While the temptation to blame others may be strong, it ultimately robs you of your personal power. As Neville Goddard explained in his lecture, "No One to Change But Self," it was much easier to live when I could blame society for my woes or point the finger at another nation. It was easier to blame the weather for my emotional state, but to tell myself that I am the cause of everything that happens to me, that I am always shaping my world in harmony with my inner nature, that is more than man is willing to accept. If this is true, to whom should I turn? If these are the words of eternal life, I must return to them, even if they seem difficult to digest. When you consistently attribute your problems or failures to external factors, you surrender your ability to influence your own life. You become a passive observer, waiting for others to change or circumstances to improve, instead of taking proactive steps to create the life you desire. Taking responsibility is liberating and empowering, allowing you to become the true creator of your destiny. May this reflection inspire you to embrace your own responsibility and realize the incredible potential that resides within you. Blame the economy, your parents, the city you live in, your gender, your age. Whatever it may be, blaming is a mistake. Blame not only feeds resentment and bitterness, but also focuses on the supposed shortcomings of those around you. This negative energy can permeate your relationships, your work, and your overall well-being, creating a cycle of frustration and disempowerment. Moreover, when you do not take responsibility, you miss valuable opportunities for learning and growth. Every challenge and setback carries the potential for personal development, but this potential can only be realized when you take ownership of your experiences. By blaming others, you deprive yourself of the chance to learn from your mistakes, develop new skills, and cultivate greater self-awareness. Throughout history, there are countless examples of individuals who embraced responsibility and, in doing so, achieved extraordinary feats. Consider, for example, the story of Mahatma Gandhi, who took responsibility for the freedom and well-being of an entire nation through his unwavering commitment to nonviolence and personal responsibility. He inspired millions to stand up against oppression and injustice. In the field of personal development, we can look to the example of Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor who, despite facing unimaginable suffering, maintained his sense of responsibility and purpose. In his influential book, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl asserts that even in the most terrible circumstances, we have the freedom to choose our response and find meaning in our experiences. These stories demonstrate that taking responsibility is not about blame or self-criticism, but about empowerment and the ability to create change. When we embrace responsibility, we access our inner strength and resilience, allowing us to overcome adversity and shape our lives according to our deepest values and aspirations. If you're enjoying this content about taking responsibility in your life, please like and comment below, sharing your personal experiences on how taking responsibility has transformed your life, whether for the better or in dealing with challenges. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Let's inspire everyone to take responsibility for their lives and realize the transformative power of this choice. Together, we can create a positive impact on our personal journeys. Thank you for watching and participating. At the heart of metaphysical foundation lies the principle that our imagination is the key to creating our reality. This idea suggests that the thoughts, images, and beliefs we hold in our minds have a direct impact on the world we experience. Essentially, our imagination is the canvas upon which we paint the picture of our lives. This concept traces back to ancient spiritual and philosophical traditions, which have long recognized the power of the mind in shaping reality. More recently, this idea has been explored by various fields, including quantum physics, psychology, and personal development. Remarkable authors and speakers like Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy, as well as documentaries like The Secret, have also delved into this fascinating theme. May these reflections inspire you to take responsibility for your life, to explore the immense power of your imagination, and to realize the incredible potential that resides within you. You have the power to transform your reality and create a life that resonates with your deepest dreams and aspirations. The basic principle is that our thoughts and beliefs emit a frequency or vibration that attracts experiences and circumstances corresponding to that frequency. Yes, I say this every day on my podcast, but I never know when someone might be hearing it for the first time. So, I say it as if it's the first time. In other words, what we focus on and believe tends to manifest in our lives. Our current experiences are influenced not only by present thoughts and beliefs, but also by those we held in the past. The subconscious mind is a vast reservoir of beliefs, memories, and patterns. Essentially, we are walking through past beliefs accumulated over a lifetime. These beliefs and patterns can have a profound impact on our current reality, even if we are not consciously aware of them. If we grew up believing we weren't good enough or that success was hard to achieve, these beliefs may continue to influence our thoughts and actions in adulthood, even if we have consciously tried to change them. These deeply ingrained beliefs can create self-limiting patterns and sabotage our efforts to create the life we desire. The good news is that by becoming aware of these beliefs and past patterns, we can begin to transform them through techniques such as introspection, mindfulness, and subconscious mind reprogramming. We can gradually replace limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs, thereby reshaping our reality. Our beliefs are not formed in a vacuum, but are heavily influenced by the culture and environment in which we live. From the moment we are born, we are exposed to a set of cultural norms, values, and expectations that shape our understanding of the world and our place in it. Family, friends, education, media, and social institutions all play a role in shaping our beliefs and perceptions. However, it is we who choose these beliefs and perceptions. These influences can be both positive and negative, empowering us with a sense of possibility and purpose, or limiting us with narrow and restrictive beliefs. Therefore, it is important to recognize that while our culture and environment have a significant impact on our beliefs, we are not powerless against them. By developing self-awareness and a neutral observation of our own beliefs with critical thinking skills, we can begin to question and evaluate the beliefs we have inherited, keeping those that serve us and discarding those that do not. Furthermore, by taking responsibility for our own beliefs and reality, we can begin to shape our environment and contribute to a culture that supports growth, empowerment, and positive change. The metaphysical foundation of reality creation rests on the idea that our imagination, past thoughts, and beliefs shape our current experiences. By understanding the role of culture and environment in influencing our beliefs, we can take a conscious step to align our thoughts and beliefs with the reality we wish to create. All I ask is that you become aware of this. Do not use your culture and environment as an excuse. We all have excuses. We all receive negative beliefs. We've had bad experiences, and it's just a choice you're making. You take responsibility for your reality. It is crucial to address one of the most significant obstacles to personal empowerment: the victim mentality. The victim mentality is a pervasive mindset that can be deeply ingrained in your psyche. It is characterized by the belief that you are powerless in the face of life's challenges and that external factors are responsible for your circumstances. People with a victim mentality feel they are at the mercy of others, fate, or the universe, and have little control over their own lives. Common signs of a victim mentality include consistently blaming others for your problems or failures, feeling powerless to change your circumstances, focusing on the negative aspects of a situation while ignoring possible solutions, seeking sympathy or validation from others instead of taking action, and believing that happiness and success depend on external factors. By recognizing and confronting the victim mentality, you can reclaim your personal power and begin to create the life you desire. Remember that transformation begins with accepting responsibility for your reality. The power to change is within you. Sometimes we are rewarded for adopting the victim role. We receive love and support from people who recognize our struggles, and we begin to appreciate this attention so much that we become dependent on it. This can lead us to perpetuate the victim mentality, seeking more and more validation. However, transforming from a victim mindset to a creator mindset is a profound change that can positively impact all aspects of our lives. When we embrace the creator mindset, we take responsibility for our experiences and recognize that we have the power to shape our reality through our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Some of the benefits of adopting this mindset include increased self-confidence and self-esteem, greater resilience, improved problem-solving abilities, healthier relationships, and a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. By shifting our focus from external factors to our inner power, we open up a world of possibilities and potential. Developing a responsible and empowered mindset requires consistent effort and practice. Some techniques that can help in this process include mindfulness. Practice mindfulness to be present and aware of your thoughts and emotions. Reframing challenges. View challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Solution-focused approach. Focus on finding solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Cultivating gratitude. Appreciate the good things in your life and acknowledge your blessings. Positive influences. Surround yourself with people and environments that promote growth and empowerment. By incorporating these techniques into your life, you gradually shift from a victim mentality to empowerment and responsibility. This approach can be applied to all areas of your life, from relationships to health, career, and finances. Consider relationships. If you think, relationships are difficult, I always get hurt in love, I am unlovable, you will unconsciously create experiences that reinforce these beliefs. On the other hand, if you take responsibility and think, I am worthy of love, relationships are opportunities for growth. I attract loving and supportive partners, you are more likely to manifest a healthy and positive relationship. This also applies to money. Your thoughts and beliefs about money and success have a significant impact on your financial and professional life. Limiting beliefs such as, money is scarce, I am not good enough to succeed, or I will never be financially free, can unconsciously sabotage your efforts and limit your opportunities. On the contrary, if you cultivate beliefs such as abundance is everywhere, I have unique talents and values to offer, and I am capable of creating financial freedom, you will open yourself to greater success and prosperity. Overcoming limiting beliefs about money and success is a process that involves awareness, challenge, and replacement. You must become aware of the beliefs holding you back and take responsibility for your career and finances, acting consistently and intentionally towards your goals. Transforming your mindset is a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth. By taking responsibility for your reality, you empower yourself to create the life you desire. Always remember that the power to transform your life lies within you, and it all begins with the decision to take control of your own story. Setting clear goals, developing an action plan, and following it with commitment and discipline are essential steps to taking control of your life. This applies equally to your health and well-being. Your physical, mental, and emotional well-being directly reflect the thoughts, beliefs, and habits you cultivate. The mind and body are intimately connected, and your thoughts and emotions have a direct impact on your physical health. If you believe you are prone to illness, that you have no control over your health, or that healing is difficult, these unconscious beliefs will shape your experiences to reflect these ideas. However, if you cultivate beliefs such as, my body has an innate capacity for healing, and I am responsible for my health, you can tap into your body's natural healing potential and create a state of vibrant, resilient health. Many authors, teachers, and thought leaders emphasize the importance of taking responsibility. Jim Rohn, mentor to Tony Robbins, said, "You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. That is something you have charge of." Byron Katie stated that, taking responsibility for your beliefs and judgments gives you the power to change them. John Maxwell said, "The greatest day in your life and mine is when we take total responsibility for our attitudes. That's the day we truly grow." Even Winston Churchill declared that the price of greatness is responsibility. And Nietzsche affirmed that freedom is the will to be responsible for ourselves. It is crucial to undergo a process of identifying and changing limiting beliefs and thoughts. Limiting beliefs are deeply rooted ideas that restrict your potential and hinder your ability to create the life you desire. These beliefs often operate beneath the surface of your consciousness, shaping your perceptions, decisions, and actions in powerful ways. They can originate from childhood experiences or social conditioning. Some common beliefs include, I am not good enough, I don't deserve success, or I am powerless to change my circumstances. These beliefs arise from negative experiences or messages we received in the past and internalized as truths. For instance, if you were criticized or belittled by a parent or teacher, You may develop the belief that you are inherently flawed or unworthy. Similarly, if you faced hardships or struggles early in life, you may believe that life is always tough and that you are powerless to change your circumstances. I'm here to tell you that all of this is wrong. What you've experienced may be incorrect, and your childhood beliefs, in many cases, are mistaken. How do you identify these beliefs? Start by paying attention to your self-talk. Observe your emotional responses. Identify recurring patterns in your life where you seem stuck or facing the same challenges repeatedly. Question the validity of these beliefs. Ask yourself, is this belief absolutely true? Look for evidence that contradicts the limiting belief. Reframe the belief in a more empowering way. If you find yourself saying, "I'm not good enough," transform that limiting belief into something positive and empowering. Believe in your potential and take responsibility for your reality. Only then can you transform your life in a meaningful and profound way, achieving the freedom and power that have always been yours. At times, we find ourselves trapped in the victim role, receiving sympathy and support from those who recognize our struggles. This cycle of validation can become addictive, leading us to perpetuate our suffering to continue receiving that attention. However, it is possible to make a deep transition from a victim mentality to that of creator of your own reality. When we adopt this new perspective, we take control of our experiences and recognize that we have the power to shape our reality through our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. The benefits of this shift are immense: increased self-confidence and self-esteem, greater resilience, enhanced problem-solving skills, healthier relationships, and a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Developing a responsible and empowered mindset requires constant effort and practice. Some techniques can assist in this process, such as mindfulness practice, using positive affirmations, and reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. See each obstacle as a chance to learn, grow, and transform. This not only changes how you view difficulties, but also gives you the power to act and overcome adversity. Even the most painful and traumatic experiences can hold valuable lessons. By taking responsibility for finding these lessons, we reclaim our power and our ability to act, even in the face of adversity. I understand that many may think, "I had a terrible childhood with abuse. How can I take responsibility for that? I didn't deserve to go through that." And you're right. No one deserves to experience trauma, especially when they have no control over the situation. However, if you continue to see yourself as a victim, as true as that may be, you will never have the power to change your future reality. You will remain stuck in the past, unable to transform it. So, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become stronger, wiser, or more compassionate? Often, these situations can become a springboard to offer incredible service to others, demonstrating deep appreciation and understanding of others' experiences. Re-examine and release the beliefs and patterns that these experiences bring. Find meaning or purpose in the challenges faced. Even the most terrible events can be transformed when we adopt a mindset of responsibility and empowerment. I know it's easy to say, "It's not your fault," when terrible things happen. And I also know that some blame themselves for situations beyond their control, like the loss of a loved one. But I'm talking about your personal life and your own reality. We all choose how to react and move forward. Adopting empowering beliefs gives us the power to change. Some things we have to accept are tough, like indigestible food. Yes, some experiences will be challenging. Neville Goddard tells stories of people who used the power of imagination to change their realities, sometimes with unexpected consequences. Someone imagined getting rid of noisy neighbors, and after an accident, the neighbors moved away. Even in such situations, it's important to understand that there's a bigger picture at play. I'm here to encourage you to take back control of your reality. When you do that, no matter how terrible the past has been, you can change everything. Neville talks about a concept called revision, where you can revisit and alter past experiences like a time traveler. By accessing your full power, you can change anything that has happened, completely transforming your reality. The journey of taking responsibility is challenging, but it's the key to a fulfilling life. Open your mind to this possibility, adopt a creator mindset, and watch how your life transforms. You have the power to shape your reality. It all starts with the decision to take control. There's an incredible power within us, a power that often goes untapped because we're stuck in self-pity and a victim mentality. I think of people like Frida Kahlo, who channeled her physical and emotional pain into creating stunning artworks, or Nick Vujicic, born without limbs, who became a renowned motivational speaker, author, and advocate for resilience and faith. There are so many success stories of people who, regardless of circumstances, grew, accepted, and were empowered by their experiences, taking responsibility for their realities. Sometimes, it's simply necessary to say, I take responsibility for what went wrong. Maybe we don't know why, but we embrace the idea that somehow we allowed this to happen to propel us to a higher level of spiritual consciousness. Quo, in their channelings, always reminds us that we planned many events before entering this life. We can take responsibility for those events too. If something terrible happened to you, it's possible you chose that experience at a pre-incarnatory level. The paths we tread are mysterious, but the truth is, by taking responsibility for our reality, we begin to access our true power. In this episode, we explore the transformative power of taking responsibility. We discuss the importance of embracing personal responsibility, the metaphysical foundations of reality creation, and practical tools to overcome limiting beliefs, cultivate empowering relationships, and achieve success in all areas of life. Taking responsibility is the key to unlocking your personal power and creating the life you desire. Your thoughts, beliefs, and imagination have a profound impact on your experiences and outcomes. By identifying and replacing limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs, you can transform your relationships, career, finances, and well-being. As you move forward with this realization, be kind and compassionate with yourself. Celebrate your progress and surround yourself with people and resources that support your well-being. Trust in your innate wisdom and resilience, knowing that each step towards greater responsibility and self-mastery is a step towards a brighter and more empowered future. The path of reality creation is not always easy, but it is infinitely rewarding. By taking responsibility for your reality, you reclaim your power, purpose, and potential, becoming the creator of your own destiny and a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. Here are some simple affirmations aligned with this episode that you can say to yourself. I am the creator of my own reality. I have the power to shape my life through my thoughts, beliefs, and actions. I take full responsibility for my life. I acknowledge my role in creating my experiences and embrace the opportunity to learn and grow. I release the need to blame others or external circumstances for my challenges. I choose to focus on what I can control and change within myself. By repeating these affirmations regularly, something wonderful will happen. When you recognize and access this power, you don't block it by pushing it onto others. You become the master of your own life, capable of transforming it as you desire. The universe is celebrating you.